to the left and you sail to the right now. Said, come on and dance with me. Let me rock your body. Come on and dance with me. You don't have to admit you come on the play. Come on, dance with me. Do, 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 do. Now, Janet, won't you sing? No disrespect, I don't mean no harm. I can't wait to let you in my arms. Hurry up, come on, baby. By the end of this song.
Choose your music.
Choose your team.
Choose to be different.
Choose to be independent.
Okay, well, of course, that leads us to number 6. Well, obviously, I don't need to expound upon this very much further. I think I've said it all in number 5. But just for the record, Aquarians are not unstable or unpredictable. Sorry, Aquarius, I know you like to think of yourself as mavericks who are unpredictable, but you're not. In fact, you are incredibly predictable. Once you've had your evolution and you have come to your idea or your ideal or your principle, you stick to it through thick and thin. Now,
the choice she made was on the afternoon of the 1st of December, 1955, on a bus as she was going home from her seamstress job in a department store in Montgomery, Alabama.
Rosa, along with 3 other black passengers, were told to give up their seats to a white male passenger. She refused and was arrested. An all-day bus boycott was organized on the day of Rosa's trial, December 5, 1955, where she was fined $14 and found guilty.
She was a role model for courage in the face of racial injustice. Rosa Parks, through her quiet eloquence, through her commitment both to her faith and to the cause of civil rights and racial equality, was prepared to sacrifice everything, her security, even her life, to fight for what was right, at least her perception of what was justice.
Thousands of people walked, carpooled, and took cabs to work. The boycott lasted 381 days, with the 26-year-old Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. as their leader. Rosa was not the first person to refuse to give up her seat. 2 other women were previously arrested for the same offense. However, it was this quiet 42-year-old who became the face of the Montgomery bus boycott. In 1956, groundbreaking history was made.
The Supreme Court decision by a 9-0 vote supported the civil rights position, calling for an end to racial segregation on municipal buses.
no matter what it costs, no matter how unreasonable, no matter how untenable it proves to be, ultimately you will hold hard and fast. Yes? If you love an Aquarian or have an Aquarian friend that you can see is on a path to destruction or hanging on to a principle to their detriment, I think your best hope is to try to subtly and diplomatically appeal to their logic. If an Aquarian can see the logic of an alternative view, they really, they love truth and they really have a hard time ignoring it. And that's maybe the only thing that gets them to alter their trajectory. Yes, but other than that, they are a fixed sign. Again, the oldest fixed sign, and they are beyond stubborn. Yeah.
On to our exclusive live interview with Omarosa Manigault-Newman. She first entered the public eye, of course, in 2004, becoming a star contestant on the first season of The Apprentice and then The Celebrity Apprentice in 2008. Nearly a decade later, the Trump campaign came calling, and after Trump's election victory, So did the White House. Omarosa joined the administration as Director of Communications for the White House Office of Public Liaison, focusing on African-American outreach. She was fired by Chief of Staff John Kelly last December in a meeting in the Situation Room that she recorded. Well, now Omarosa is providing NBC News with a new exclusive excerpt of a phone call she says she received from the president the day after her firing.
Omarosa, what's going on? I just saw on the news that you're thinking about leaving. What happened?
General Kelly came to me and said that you guys wanted me to leave.
No, nobody even told me about it. Nobody.
Wow.
You know, they run a big operation, but I didn't know it. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
God damn it. I don't love you leaving at all.
Well, Omarosa is now out with a new book. It's called Unhinged. It provides an inside look at both the Trump campaign and the White House. The administration already hitting back, saying the book is, quote, riddled with lies and false accusations. And that brings us to Omarosa, who joins us now. Good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning. Glad to be back here. There are other people who have been treated this way by General Kelly. There's a lot of very corrupt things that are happening in the White House, and I am going to blow the whistle on a lot of this.
Are you concerned at all about any legal consequences for taping in the Situation Room? But are you?
They should be concerned.
Are
no,
you?
Absolutely not, because I have protections.
They are also not unstable or unreliable. They are some of the most loyal people you will ever encounter on this planet. Once you are deemed to be a friend, or they respect you or admire you, especially for your intellect, that's it. There's no going back on it. Yeah, they will always be there for you. Yeah, even if it's not as warm and cuddly as you would like. I mean, that all depends on the moon sign and the rising sign and the rest of the chart. Their support is a staple, and it will not waver. It will not waver unless, extreme circumstances. I mean, what else do I have to say about this? Yes, again, they are, Aquarius symbolizes change and reveres the principle of change and progress. But personally, in their personal life, they loathe change. Okay, don't get it twisted. They don't do change well. Okay, so that is another pop astrology stereotype that is simply not